To all of you from Pico Serpente, this is Top Driver, and you are watching Downhill Master.
Today our GT tournament continues with race 3. Only 2 of the 4 racing cars in the race will move on the semi-finals. I'm sure you can't wait to meet them, provided you haven't already followed us on social media.
All true, Max, but first we have to go to the Viper's Deck Terrace for the introductions.
We have a Team Wild's Nature Acura 17 NSX. This car is driven by Hong Kong driver Zhao Wang. We introduce you a Rattlesnake.
We follow with an all-Italian product Alfa Romeo 8C competition, nickname Omega Red. The driver is a friend, Aldo Romito, and the sponsor is Top Driver.
The Transalpine Cousin show up with a Renault Sport RS. This car called Quicksilver is part of the Team Force One. The real news is its driver, a very young Spanish, Pedro Pedrera.
We cross the battery with the pompous Dave McKing Nixon driving his snooty Cadillac El Mirage, which he humbly nicknamed the President. All sponsored by the pretentious luxury team.
Speed and roll of the engine make the motion, and here at Top Driver we have plenty of them. Ready? Here is one in front of the grid, the President on the left and Quicksilver on the right.
Immediately behind Rattlesnake and Omega Red.
The traffic light is on, the engine arrows ready and go!
The King immediately saw a very strong loose cannon.
Pedrera does not give up, and the Chronoma machine is attacking!
The others do not reach them.
President closes space like a pro and win without a problem.
We have a pilot who can do his job and seems to know.
He managed with the coldest of the snake, 7.50 seconds for the first lap, 5 points for him, 3 points instead for Quicksilver.
Third place with 2 points for Omega Red, and last with only 1 point, Rattlesnake.
He raced 2, Zhao Wang on the left and behind Omega Red.
On the right, the hateful Mac King, and behind Quicksilver. Who will win?
Now hold your never friends, we live in 3, 2, 1, go!
President is not afraid, and after the coup of the Saint fly away.
Pedrera shows himself in the mirror but does not pass. It's still bro between 2.
Mac King had a nose to tail and looks at the opponent and win. Incredible! A driver has OGS good. Let's see the replay.
He challenged the opponent, looking into the eyeball.
A psychopathic madman.
More than the president, I will call him the dictator.
Now we go into the final with game 3.
Our driver are ready in position. Take a look at the point summary. Go pee and come back here. We will not stop until the final round.
Left Omega Red and behind Quicksilver. Right Rattlesnake and behind the annoying President.
This time, if he wants to win, he has elbow and more. 3, 2, 1, via!
This time Adormito is in front, closely followed by Renault.
Almost all race for him.
After the Mamuchi's front axle starts shaking.
Pedrera tries again, but Omega Red wins.
He barely held the position in the final. A mechanical problem for sure.
Despite the technical problem, Omega Red records the best time with the faster lap at 70.40.
Final round. This is the race of judgment. Who will win? The sum of the score gives us the measure of the tension that our four are feeling.
Front of the left, Quicksilver with 9 total points. The indisposing Mac King behind him had to settle for a 4th place in race 3. Good for him, that now has 11 points.
Our Aldo Romito on the Alpha in front right has 8 points total and Acura behind him at 5 points, and unless a miracle happens, I see it out of the game.
Gentlemen, the tension is constant, the sweating is heavy, hands on the wheel, ready to go! Go!
After the rocket start, there's a new tussle between Renault and Cadillac.
Perfect exit from the curve!
McLaren try to overtake!
There is no space, there is no space!
Masterful Pedrera, cars under control!
Mamma mia, drift like a champion!
He wins! Incredible! Crazy! The young driver gave a lesson in humility to Dave Nixon on the Cadillac!
Third place for Alfa Romeo and DNF, which does not change much in the race economy for Zawang.
Pedro, Quicksilver, Pedrera, and the unpleasant brash Dave McKean Nixon both move up to the semifinals with 14 points!
We have two drivers who know how to dominate their racing cars. We'll see how they perform in the semifinals.
For today, I think we have seen enough. Please keep following us, subscribe, and leave a comment. Under the video, you will find all the useful links for you. See you next week.
Good night, but above all, good fight!
It's all from Stinky and Max Power. See you always here on Top Driver, where the jeans never sleep.